It's probably less type of your show. I think you like Ninja Kamui a lot more. I mean, that's
Okay.
a
No, he liked Ferdinand more. But with
you.
that,
Oh, you think so?
welcome back to ASM Sakai. We're back. We were talking about mine and Moto's recent favorite anime, Ferdinand. We're trying to get Amitesh to start watching it. That's a separate topic we're going to be talking about today. The hit Korean Mava adaptation anime Solo Leveling. The crew's back together, so let's get it started. Solo Leveling, Amy, go.
You want me to talk about the last episode? You
I
want me
you
to talk about
well,
the show?
me and Moto already talked about the show. We talked from
Yeah, you
episodes
could.
1 to 4, kind of 5. So you can talk about how you feel from comparing it. Okay, a few things I want you to consider. Keep hype animes that we've been hearing about. Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise. Like all these animes that were like foreshadowed to be key, like the
Very good.
next big thing, like the next big one that's gonna change everything, like JJK and My Hero. Think is this anime in that tier? Because it was hype. 4 years we've been talking about this anime Mawa for about 4 years. We were expecting it to come. That's one. Number two, we're seven or 6 episodes in now. 6, I think. Yes,
Six
Six
No, no,
episodes.
number 6 was when he kills the humans.
Yes, he's right. He's
Isn't
right
that-
about that. He's right about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
6 or 7,
Isn't that
whatever
the
it is. Granted,
Oh yeah, there's another. Okay, yeah,
granted, 6 or 7
the Demon
episodes.
Castle.
And then talk about the pros, cons, and the main character. Go.
Okay, so if people don't know, I'm a huge fan of isekai anime. Like, and the reason why I'm comparing this one to isekai is the whole concept of you given your rebirth into another world is you come out strong as shit, right? You come out with these powers where you gotta kind of like evolve and keep training and like doing this and doing that, and you power up. So Soul Leveling is sort of that anime. To me it's an I understand the whole dimension opens up and the portals are opening up in your world, and all of a sudden you have these powers and you're ranked at a certain level. I get that, but it's still an isekai feel to it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm comparing it to animes like Overlord. God, there are so many fucking animes.
Well, Slime,
Yes,
Shield Hero.
Born as a
Sword Art.
spider. There's Born as a slime into
What
another.
slime?
Born as a slime into a healer way of doing. Born as a
Vending
healer.
machine.
So many fucking animes that are just where you're born as a kid and you're given a power by the goddess or something. So it has that feel. And believe me when I tell you, I've seen probably 10, 15 isekai animes. And it has the same concept where you level up. But this has a gaming sort of methodology to it where you have daily tasks. It is, you have quests that you have to finish. You have a secret quest. You go to this level. You keep leveling up. You keep beating the bad guys. It's sort of an isekai feel, but it's also a gaming feel. I like the anime. I just don't see how it's any different than any isekai anime that I've seen. It's a dope anime. The animation is amazing. The way everything is leveled up is very similar to any isekai anime for me. But I like the fact where you have to do daily activities or you get punished. Even killing humans was that, which is episode 6, by the way.
Yeah.
That part only came up until they tried attacking him. Before that, he couldn't do anything about it. Or like
He didn't want to.
the prompt didn't show up where defend yourself or you will die, your heart will stop, or something like that, right? So I like the quest. I like how what did he call him? The admin, the system. He called it the system.
Yeah, something like that.
How the admin or the system restricts him to do certain activities, and if he doesn't do it, he gets punished for it. That I do like. I think that's very different. Any isekai.
Just one thing I want to clear. This is not an isekai, right?
It is so much an isekai. You could call it potato.
The reason why, like you said, reincarnated. He never got reincarnated.
Yeah, but the idea is still the same. You're leveling.
Yeah, I agree. That's we'll talk about that. Okay, I just want to clear that because I don't want you like to get confused. It's an isekai. It's action fantasy horror genre,
You
but
could,
because they
you could
explain.
you could call it a tomato. It's still a tomato, right? You call it tomato soup. It's still.
I mean, you call
tomato.
anime, but when the reason why I want to clear that is because they answered it in this episode. He got an ability that rewards him to regenerate.
He's getting new abilities, like we have seen Slime into another world.
But
He kept-
they go actually into it. This guy's still in his world. He still goes through gates. He still sees his mom. He still sees his sister.
He stayed in his world. That's the only thing. He stayed in his world.
Think Bleach. I think it's more closer to Bleach than is to a isekai.
No, not at all. Not at all. The only thing with Bleach is Shinigami.
Ichigo got stabbed.
The only thing
to get power.
anime and isekai anime is the only difference is the rebirth aspect of it. Everything else is the same.
So, a clear Japanese definition, it just means another world, right? Isekai. So it just means that it's
the rebirth.
The foundation is that it's in you go to a different world altogether. That's like a fantasy or whatever. It does have an isekai feel to it, but technically it is not because it is.
I completely agree. I feel like it has a lot of nostalgic factors. Just to cut it short, and I'm just saying, I think what South Korea has been doing, and I've been noticing a lot of in the animes, is they've taken the flaws of Japanese animes, original shonen, and they're like, hey, this is the good stuff. We'll get rid of the bad, and we'll adapt it to ours. So build and pull in the nostalgic factor of other old-time anime weebs like us, plus connect on the new ones. Because if I'm going to start today, day one, a Dragon Ball show or Solo Leveling, right now Solo Leveling is looking pretty damn good for a first start.
If they do a remake of Dragon Ball first 6-7 episode in the current animation, I'll take the Dragon Ball every single time.
I agree. Lesser and better is always better. Like, this is what Solo Leveling does. It gives you the information and then it plays with the freaking action, and it's freaking awesome. Yeah, go ahead, Amy.
When you were talking about South Korea, a weird thought came to my mind. I was thinking if North Korea made an anime, it's just going to be about Kim Jong like fucking being the ninja or like the overlord.
That's like hail a dictator.
Oh, hail the fucking fat fuck. You know?
Yeah.
But I digress. Again, like I just started watching 3 new isekai animes. I get the whole idea.
Which
different
ones?
world. One is it's called something to do with healer, a different way of healing.
Is this the right way to heal or something?
No. I think
is that any good?
It's a wrong way to heal. The worst way to heal. Use healing magic.
It's not worse.
The wrong way. The wrong way to use healing magic. Healer's magic.
Yeah, and then
he uses it offensively, not defensively.
Because there's another anime which has to do with healing, which is sort of a which has sort of, uncensored, where this guy healed you too much. Same concept. He's reborn because he was tortured in his previous life. He's reborn into the same world. He heals you in such a way that your body is not able to generate because he overheals you. So it's a different take of the healing anime. And there's another anime that I've seen where the guy was a demon skeleton king, and he was born into a new world. There's so many fucking isekai anime where you keep leveling up, and so the only difference is the portal, that you're not leaving your world, you just got powers. And for some reason, like every other isekai anime, the goddess or the system has blessed you with leveling up and getting the XP faster than any other fucking human. Tell me what's different about these anime.
Okay, I know. Again, I completely agree that it hits all the factors. Like, it's there for you. It's like the isekai factor is there.
Every isekai anime's story and presented it. Is that simple?
Now, is One Punch Man isekai?
No.
Is My Hero isekai?
Why would One Punch Man be isekai in any way?
Because the whole demons and the different
No.
aliens and everything coming. Okay,
You go into another world.
I compare Solo Leveling to those. I compare it to One Punch Man.
How can you compare Solo Leveling to One Punch Man?
Because this guy, it's already established system. When the first episode comes, it says everybody is given new powers. Okay, they have hunter powers because of these portals coming. Now I'm thinking Quirkish. Okay, My Hero is bringing that. You're given ranks. E being the lowest, S being the highest. Now you have the whole fairy tale shonen aspect. You know how the great wizards and stuff. You have this guy who is at the bottom tier already. We're like, you know what? It's an underdog story. What is shonen? Every single shonen is an underdog story. Now you have this young kid who's taking care of his mom, who has to take his sisters, who has to have responsibility, who has all this going on. And we know, all us viewers know, this guy's going to get a power up. Now...
So, wait. We know because this happens in every fucking
shonen. Of course. I mean, of course.
And this is, you cannot compare this to One Punch Man because people do get
One
better.
Punch Man was the same. One
And
Punch Man
people
was the same.
do better in every other fucking anime.
But
They're just-
no. The reason why I'm saying One Punch Man here, it's not to take in his power, but I'm gonna get to it. It's more to take him his invincibility, because in One Punch Man, even though his training is hilarious, we know he's OP. In Solo Leveling, it's being deemed and put in a way that this guy is everything in his favor to be the most OP character in the entire, like you say, game. And I don't know if it's a game yet, because remember, he's going from his world into the thing. Either he is being selected, like a chosen person from whatever it could be. I don't know. I don't read the manhwa. It could be many different options. But I am not going to think this is a game. Yes, he is a player. I'm assuming that. But then if you think it's a game, then he must be already trapped in the real, like, what is his real world?
I'm not able to connect with what you just said.
Okay.
It might not be the game. I get it. But that's the hidden aspect of the anime itself, right? We don't know what the system is.
It has a lot of things going on.
We don't know why the portals are opening. They kept that hidden, which is a good thing because you don't want to give that out. Every isekai or overlord, for example, where you're summoned into a different world, where the gaming system ends, or Sword Art Online, which is not an isekai.
That's a good comparison because Sword Art isn't a Sword Art an isekai?
No, it's a.
This would be compared more closer to Sword Art than anything.
Sword Art, the original one is that's like the origin almost of the isekai genre.
Yeah,
because you get
I had isekai. I had Sword Art as like one of the top tiers of isekai.
That might be.
I'll say that Sword Art. I mean, when I think when we always talk about Sword Art, we're only talking about the first part of the first season.
Or
but the whole
episodes.
the part where you get teleported into the gaming world, and then the thing I liked about that one is there's this overlap between the real world and the gaming world, and then there's a consequence within the gaming world. So that to me like hit me much better than any of the isekai, because kind of like Sword Art, and you know that's kind of where the whole technology going towards, right?
Yeah, Apple Vision Pro, bro.
Yeah, well, right, Apple Pro Show, like, yeah, all kind of game.
We're almost there.
Yeah,
almost there.
You just need a few more brain chip upgrade, and you'll be playing game in a freaking different world.
Elon has already started the.
Yeah.
I thought he'd been doing that. I thought he'd been doing the whole Black Mirror shit.
No,
on a monkey, on the monkeys. Yeah, no, it's not good.
Not a monkey, though, human subject.
Has Elon seen Planet of the Apes?
The richest man in the world,
so,
I'm pretty sure
back to Solo Leveling. I think the most closest comparison anime would be Sword Art Online to it.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think so back to
the power system, his leveling up. Him leveling up.
I mean, it's different than any of the isekais that we've seen. Like I said, he has daily quests that he has to finish, and then if he goes over, he unlocks something else, right?
A punishment, a penalty, yeah.
I mean, the whole leveling up and kind of there's been many animes where the questing is part of the game, like a million lives or whatever. Every time you teleport in, you have a quest that you have to accomplish. This one has more like a side quest, small quest, which is cool.
And then
Yeah.
just touch
I
on
think
it.
the episode for me, like the favorite part or the most intriguing is like the episode 6 emphasize, which is the main character. I don't think he was straight up willing to kill them, but the game made him kill
It's a
the
mission.
six.
The
yeah,
game gave it as a
yeah.
mission.
Yeah, and it forced him to kill those two. So
Forced.
that's the intrigue I have, and I have read the manhwa, and I'm past this part obviously, but I'm obviously very far behind. So this is not a spoiler or anything. It's just a question. Is I wonder like him changing the way he looks is part of the story plot. Like first of all, like I don't know why his
Like,
sister's like you look completely different. What happened? like I think there's like I wonder what that all plays, because there's obviously like a external influence that is not exactly positive.
Why
And
he,
I think
his looks itself?
No, he looks different
no,
now.
Well,
he's completely different. Yeah.
it has to do with
He
his.
Bro,
with
he
the-
went from looking like Takamichi to Ichigo. That's like a huge upgrade.
yeah.
Well,
Like
you have to understand, he's gaining muscle mass, right? Your facial,
his look is not a his look is
I get
not.
it. But your facial structure, everything changes as you gain muscle mass.
Yeah,
The
he
hair-
went from Rock Lee to Sasuke. Like,
Yeah.
changes here. Also, if you know, every anime has that that trait that you could increase, like appeal, or other people find you more attractive, right?
Right.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, like,
yeah.
if I improve my appeal in the gaming, it will go from ugly to a little bit less ugly. It went from like a freaking
yeah,
weekly
yeah,
into
yeah.
like a badass.
Yo, his globe was. I think if you're rating glow up, I think he's top tier.
No, but I think he might have been good looking before, but his confidence level being level E was very down. I think now that he's like, bro, I know I'm gonna be.
Yeah, he has a point, because the B rank chick was she was simping over him.
Yeah, and then as he's leveling up, he's like, no, I think I'm the shit. Like even in this new episode, you see it.
I still don't think he thinks he's the shit.
No, I think
that's what I like about him.
in episode 7, I think he does, because if you notice episode 7, he says it that he didn't feel any remorse killing these people, and he's a little bit cold-hearted towards them. But if the system wants me to do
But
it,
that's what I'm saying. I wonder how much of that is influenced by the system that we later find out.
I
That's
just
my
want-
question.
So no, he has a
Right.
point, because let's just say he didn't complete that quest. No, but
That's what
I
was
feel
gonna
like
get to. What happened? Yeah.
So I think I know where Amy's going with this, but I feel like we have the answer for this. So we know this system is trying to protect him. So we see him testing the system. Well, I think so. I think so, because
Wait, hold on. Time out. I don't think protection. I think there's an ulterior motive, and the system needs him alive, right? So the
Of course he
protection
does.
is
No, I'm
yeah.
not saying that. I'm not saying that.
So it's not the primary goal, right?
So what I am feeling like I'm saying is, okay, I will give you that this could be an isekai, okay? And it'll play very nostalgic. So if this is an isekai, the way I see this going is the system is giving him option, left or right, like a life path. You go this lane or you go this lane. If he did not choose to kill them, they would have killed him, and his punishment probably would have been.
That's not a choice, though. I don't know. That's a choice.
What if he didn't kill them?
Wait.
There is a punishment.
The system is not giving him option. The system is giving him an ultimatum, first of all.
Yeah, I feel like that.
No, remember the first time in the hospital? In the hospital, he ignored his quest.
No.
Yeah.
Gave him a punishment.
The hospital was different. In this time, what the system said was, kill them or your heart stops in 3 seconds.
Yeah, so he's gonna die.
That was an ultimatum. That's not an option. That's an ultimatum.
Yeah, I think there's a huge gap between doing a punishment, which was extreme, versus like I'm going to kill you.
I feel like
No. Think about
I feel
it.
like he will
First
come back.
time, no, think
feel like
about it.
he'll
The
come
first time he ignored the quest. What happened? You got
He
punished.
just got chased.
He
Yeah,
got sent
chased
to the
around.
desert. He got sent to the desert. Yeah.
But did he get a reward?
Yeah, he did. He
Yeah,
did.
he did.
He got a
exactly.
reward too, right? Yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
I believe in Korean Goku, bro.
I think he got the
It is,
dungeon,
it is.
something like that, right? This time, what he got was an ultimatum. You don't kill them, your heart stops. Which leads me to believe, to Moto's point, the system has plans for him. The system wants to make sure this guy keeps evolving, but our main character also said that I'm going to play the system, which I want to see how. Because he did say that I'm going to play the system. I'm going to see, because
Right.
I think he's going to be able. Because I feel like if in most of the isekai, the system is the goddess, not even God, the goddess.
That's true. That's true.
Anime with God. I've seen one anime with God. The one with the tiny young kid, the one you didn't like the second season of.
Never Promised Neverland.
Where he was a fat guy in the previous life, perverted guy.
Yeah.
Jobless reincarnation.
Yes.
Yeah.
In this one, the system was a god. In most of the isekai anime, they're all goddesses. Goddesses give you the power. So I want to know what the system is. I really want to know what is it. Yeah, we don't know anything.
I think that's the big story part because, and I'm wondering if his dramatic change in the way he is, I wonder has that influence, like almost the system is trying to take over. I don't know. That sounds pretty corny, but like it is interesting. Like the grow up is unprecedented. There's never been even close to that. Even a 3-year time skip doesn't have this growth.
It was like even though Naruto came back with training 2 years, he
Yeah,
never had this growth.
no.
He never.
But I have
just like I still love Sasuke.
Yeah, and to be honest, like I do like episode 6 the best, just because of that ultimatum. It like there's like more human aspect to that system than it was like robotic. Here's your mission. There's a reward or punishment. No, it's like you gotta kill this thing. Like it was pretty obvious. There was like intelligence behind it. Like there's 6 of them. Yeah, so that's what I find.
I have a thing. Am I evil? I was actually happy the system gave me the option.
I was happy too because I think they deserve to die.
Yeah, I was just like, yes, he's not a bad guy.
I don't think
I didn't.
Good or bad.
I didn't care.
Go ahead, sorry.
But in the new episode, I don't know if you guys saw it, but the rewards he was given, there was blessing and then there was curse.
Yeah.
So he has an option to go evil.
Probably, yeah. Probably
No. As soon as I saw that, I was like, "Yo, he's gonna have a dark quest. It has to. It's that." Okay.
I mean, this is
now. So tell me, is it living up to the hype?
It is a good anime. Don't get me wrong. I can't take that away. It is a good anime. Like if I have to rate the overall anime, I cannot get away from the fact that it's an isekai anime for me. I get the whole idea. I love isekai animes. I love the whole idea behind it. I'd give it probably 8 or a 9 straight up.
Wow.
Bro, 8 or 9 straight up is high.
High as fuck.
Good anime.
That's a 8
I did not get
it. Yo, what do you have to say, Moto?
I'm confused. The way he was talking, I think he was gonna go for 5.
I was not saying it's a bad anime. I was not saying it's a bad anime. My complaint was that it's a very cliche isekai sort of anime, which I do love isekai animes. I'm a fucking huge fan. Any isekai anime comes out, bro. I've seen a fucking anime born as a vending machine in another world. There's an anime called Born as a Vending Machine in another world. And I've seen that anime. And I like
that's called creative. Yeah, that's called creativity right there.
I've seen an anime which is similar to Slime, born as a spider into another world. Similar to Slime.
Yeah. What was the exact hype though? I know it was like people talking about it, but how would you categorize the hype?
The only hype that I heard was Solo Leveling is coming up. It's the next big thing. That's all I knew about the anime. That was the hype.
Like next big thing of the season, or just like a next good action adaptation?
No, from what I heard, what Solo Leveling was for me is
like
it's gonna redefine. It's gonna put South Korean anime on a different scale.
I don't see that.
No, I don't see that. Tower God for me, I think Tower God does better overall. I think he has a deeper story. But in terms of just pure grow up and badassness.
Listen. I love Bam and fuck Rachel. I hope Rachel died, the fucking bitch. And Tower of God, beautiful story, and that theme music, Rachel's fucking theme, is one of the most beautiful medleys I've ever heard in my life.
This year, right?
One of the best medleys I've ever heard, but this dude's glow up is unmatched. He is on like he's next. He's going in the tier of Saitama, Goku, like that ridiculously OP characters. Like he's going that direction, and I don't think.
Well,
Bam
that's the
is
same
that.
for Bam. Chill the fuck out.
I apologize for misspeaking.
So
This was called pre-ejaculation.
I
It's
feel like
okay.
what you said is accurate. What the South Korea manhwa is like, they're like literally almost. It feels like taking like the classic Japanese manga, like Goku, and like the main character focus and the grow up of that. Like it feels like they're doing a different iterations. Whether it be Bam with the Tower of God, and then also with Solo Leveling, where it really focuses on just that main character, and you have a lot more rotation around the characters around him, especially Solo Leveling. I mean, Solo Leveling is just straight up, Solo, him becoming badass. I don't. Maybe I don't know that it's like any better than Tower of God. So I think Tower of God would do the same thing. I was more obviously it's an opinion. Tower of God for me was more addicting to read, and I have read 300 plus chapters of Tower of God versus I don't know how many Solo Leveling chapters I saw. I felt like it got a little redundant for me with Solo Leveling a little bit, but it's still good action. Like it's a fan action. Like it's. I don't know that it will be a game changer. I think there's a lot of other good shows
Bro,
from South Korea.
I'm a action junkie,
So
and
much.
as an action junkie, especially the last episode, and a gamer, like I freaking loved.
Well, before
I like the game aspect.
Let's talk about the last episode. I think we spoke about.
That's what I want to talk about.
Surreal.
That's
Yeah,
what I
so
want to talk about.
we spent like 45 minutes just talking about Solo Leveling, but let's talk about
Yeah.
the last episode.
So
Yeah.
that's what I want to talk about. The last episode, there's something I really like that made this show even better for me. It was already there. It's been living up to the hype that this is the best anime for winter. So far, it is for me. So far, right now, it is for me. Even Ferdinand is a continuation of last season. It's amazing, just like One Piece, but I'm not gonna put that in category. This is the one that was hyped to come back. This and for Kingdom is incredible, and it's sick. It sucks that I'm putting it number 2, but I'm putting this at number 1 because it's fresh and it's keeping me excited. And what this episode did is it played on the marketplace, and I liked how he was challenging himself. He's like questioning, how much can I go? Oh, push up max out at 200. Then you see his health getting down. He's like, what do I do? He's thinking in situation. He's adapting, using the elixir to power himself up. How to do this? Surviving for 3 minutes. Like, we played games like this, and the anxiety and the thrill and the adrenaline rush we were getting, I felt it while watching the show. It's so exciting for me to know this character who started at the bottom. Yes, he's going to be OP and going crazy, but he's playing to the point where it's not wasted. Like, again, I'm coming back to this, and it sucks because I am a hardcore fan. Gear 5 was such a waste of time, and every single episode this has delivered to me feels so fulfilling and feels like they give the right amount of content I want.
I disagree. I think it was like every other isekai anime, to be honest. The fight was the character is about to die, similar to Slime. So let me just absorb him.
Has Slime ever lost?
Yeah, he was about to die when he absorbed a couple of the dragon in the beginning.
Oh, the dragon. Yeah, that was
or the in the middle
ogre.
Ogre.
Yeah.
Or if you look at Overlord, also, if you look at any of the animes, like this happens.
How do I feel like Overlord never had a struggle?
He did. I think second or third season, he fought somebody who was from the other world.
For some
also.
reason, I feel like Slime and Overlord never had the struggle. Like
I mean, Slime never had as close to the struggle. I mean, the dragon was accepting, right? He welcomed that because he wanted to get out of there. Slime has been like from straight up OP from the very beginning.
But then we have Gate to Another World and shit like that. But it's things that we've seen where you're about to die and something comes up and you level up and you get out of it.
Right.
Like,
Any shonen is kind of like that, right?
yeah. I mean, it's
even
not
our favorite One Piece does that, right? I mean, Gear 5 is basically Luffy kind of dying,
leveling
and then
up.
his power comes, leveled up. And you can say that Dragon Ball to all the way to Reach.
So yeah, I'll keep it simple about episode 7. It was a good episode. He knew he doesn't have a chance. I do think that if I was, so I love my RPGs, role playing games, and if I'm trying to tackle a dungeon that's stronger than I know is level S, I would level up even more before I go in. But the guy, the MC just decided I'm going to go in, even though I'm probably a B at this given point, because he was about to die. I think that's
he talked about it. He said that I'm gonna test myself. He wanted to test himself because he thought he's better than a B or B whatever. But he had the stone. Remember the escape thing? That was his strategy.
That didn't help.
What happened? Yeah, of course it didn't help. Like, we all knew that's gonna happen. See, as an anime junkie, yes, it placed everything on the cliche factor. We knew where the story is going, but the character doesn't. That was makes it fun.
I mean, again, if I was,
it's a huge plot armor. It's a little too big of a plot armor.
I'm enjoying this, bro. I'm enjoying this, bro.
Because Avatesh is right. Because we would definitely go do a little campaign of leveling up before.
If you know this is level S, bro, come on.
Yeah, I think the problem is that they said S.
We're treating it as a he's not treating it. That's the difference.
Exactly. He needs to be more fucking careful, right? If this was level,
wait, hold on. But he knew that he's leveling up, right? Like when he killed the human, he was like, "I'm fucking leveling up, bro. Like this is why you're gonna get like." So he's if he just plays his game smart, like within like 2 weeks, he could go in there and get it's not like that. Like
if it was level A, I would understand. I would get the idea that he's B and he's trying to go into A, and maybe in the middle, he's probably gonna be able to.
I think he's at S now. He's at S now.
He's not S. I think he might be an A.
No,
no. Let me finish.
The dog was an S.
Demon Dog was not an S. The person behind the gate.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Was the S. We don't even know what fucking Demon Dog is.
A probably.
Right, so that's what I mean. Like, if you're going into something, if you're going into a dungeon that's like levels above you, solo, and in a world where people can't even exceed their level or go from one level to the other one, bro, you gotta be careful, dog. Like, this is not like this is life. It's a fucking game. And I'm fucking anal too. I leveled the fuck up on the fantasy. Before I go in, I leveled the fuck up. Right, this motherfucker.
There's one game, Romancing Saga. Have you guys ever played it?
What is it called?
It's from Square. Romancing Saga.
I don't know. I might have played
it.
Listen. Go ahead.
It's a JRPG. Yeah, it's a JRPG. But if you level up, the dungeon becomes harder.
Yeah.
So that game was classic, but it never got adapted to USA. It's unfortunate. So it was one of the classic between Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, and Romancing Saga in Japan.
I played Dragon Quest.
The most serious one was the Romancing Saga, which was epic. It had a battle formation system. So like depending on the shape of the squad you had, you could create different power-ups with the shape of the formation in the lineups. So it was so complicated, and you could have this war where you have games fight, like territorial battle. It was fucking amazing. But anyways, you're 100% right. Like we always level up, and you go in and just fucking bulldoze the dungeon, man.
Let's say the dungeon levels up, right? Let's say the fucking dungeon.
This guy never played a game in his life, so he's not a gamer.
But you're smart, right?
No, it's not. Not everybody does that, bro. Only smart gamers do that.
Wait. You're the nerd. I want to be a nerd.
But Moto, I want to add one thing. Okay, this might justify it. The elixir of life for his mom. I completely forgot about that. That might be the justification because she has limited amount of time. That could be it. She has limited amount of time. I think that's what the justification.
The sister is probably testing him.
But at the end, he came out and he's like, "Oh, this is how strong I am." So he just wanted to test his fucking strength. So now I'm like going back and forth. Like, what the fuck does the guy want? But
All right, so I think we're gonna keep doing the same spin
no,
cycle
no, I
on
think
this
we need
shit.
to, we need to, we need to rate
Yeah.
this down so we can move on.
Well, no, me, I am with you. You're 8-9. I'm with that. I'm with
Okay,
that.
what about you?
I'm with Amy's 8-9. I'm with that.
I'll give it an 8.
Well-
by the way.
Nah, it's a 9. It's a 9. He's lying. He's playing hard
Well,
to get now.
yeah,
No.
I'll
He
give it an
he
8.
gave himself up. He opened his leg already. He's fine.
I
He's
give
9
it
now.
an 8 because of the reasoning that I gave it, right? Like, I would not
Stop
go
talking
into a
yourself out of
dungeon.
it. Stop talking yourself. It's okay. It's
I
done.
didn't go into a dungeon that's levels above me, bro. I know I'm gonna fucking die.
Nah, bro. I've done it in games. I've done it a lot.
Then you throw something and you run away. You
I've
throw
done it.
something,
I'm
you run away.
gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna lie.
No, I don't want to play like that.
Listen. There's something called the save button. When I'm losing, I reset.
His life doesn't have a fucking
Well,
save button, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So
You
more
see,
reason why.
I feel for some reason I feel like the system is gonna reset him. For some reason, it's just me.
Moderate it.
6.5.
All right. Low. It's low. I think he's not happy about the whole.
He's
I
an
think he's
8.
not happy. No, I think he's-
7.5
okay.
for the episode 6.
Japanese anime is the best. Is the OG. It's okay for South Koreans to get it too.
I mean, I like Tower God better.
all right.
That's what I'm compared to.
Animation wise, and anime wise.
Oh, come on. Wait, hold on. I'm not even rating based on animation wise. I love the character introductions for Tower God far better.
Moto, were you hearing the action music that was playing while this guy was going OP?
No, I didn't even pay attention.
Bro, you guys gotta listen to it. I
No,
was
it
listening to
doesn't
it.
make It's fair to fights.
It feels
That's
like a
all I feel
video
about.
game, though. It feels so good. It's like one of those action scenes that you're just seeing. It feels good.
All right, we got.
I mean,
Okay.
here.
Go ahead.
No, you hate the steak, so I don't know. Real quick, yeah. The quick take is like when you just mentioned like the fight was worth it. I felt the complete opposite of it. It was just random fight that there was no build up or setup, and that's why I give it a like. What was so big about the?
Well, I just think it's still training though. I still this is
the
still
fight-
training.
I felt like the fight with the human, the episode 6. That's why I give it higher because the killing the human, I think, has more weight on or the like value to the show because we're trying to understand what the fuck is going on. What is the system? And what is the character of the Son Ju-woo character? Right? Like
See, I think
this
you're thinking too
Cerebrus,
realistically.
it's whatever for me. Like we'll never see it again. Right. So what's the value of it for me? That's why it's low. Like I liked episode 6. That was my favorite episode so far. I think that this system is evil motherfucking system.
A lot of people did. A lot of people liked
Yeah.
episode 6.
Yeah. So that's why it's 6.5.
I don't know.
Oh.
I didn't have the same weight for episode 6 in that sense because fuck those guys. They deserve to die.
Better.
Oh yeah, I agree. No. That part I agree. It's the idea the system is pushing to kill him. Right?
Mhm.
He probably even without the system, he probably would have killed him them, for
I don't
self-defense
know.
or whatever.
I don't know. Actually, that's
But,
a good question.
see,
we could
but-
debate that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Episode 6 was fun.
I think
because that's what for me is valuable because we don't really know
guilty
for sure.
pleasure.
But
the system allowed to have
Yeah.
that guilty pleasure.
yeah, system's like fucking kill this motherfucker. It's like, but we don't know for sure.
What if he never did that and it never opened the curse path?
What if the system punished him for killing him without even giving the
That's
option?
what my thing was. That's what he
Oh, he
would
would-
probably die. He probably die, get resetted, probably from the
No.
beginning.
I think the punishment is not certain death. The punishment would be going to a different desert and stuff like
But it
that.
said your heart will stop.
No, it's just
If
your
you
heart
don't
will
kill him.
stop.
If you don't kill him.
So, okay, your heart will stop. You feel the pain
No.
of the
What
whole
if the
heart.
system the prompt never showed up about anything and he decided to kill him? Would system take it in a negative way, or because system only came up when they tried attacking him or they were trying to kill him, right?
Well, there was I think the system is probably watching, right? Because they haven't attacked, right? They were just standing. 6 of them were standing. It's like there's a group of 6 people that are trying to kill you, and so kill these 6. If you don't, your heart will stop after 3 seconds.
Because the system knew they were going to kill him. They were trying to kill him.
So you both
Yeah,
still
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think he will get reset? Like the system wouldn't bring him back to life?
No.
I think he would. I think the system would.
He fucking knows, you motherfucker.
Well, obviously. he
No, I
needs
don't. I
that
really
shit.
don't. No, I really don't. I really don't know.
So
I-
listen, overall, I think me and Amy are more excited about this. Moto's not.
So is Moto. I think it's
Oh
just
no, I am excited. I
gave
am
6.5.
excited. No, but episode 6 is higher though.
Bro, we're not rating it per episode base. 1 to 7. What do you have it
Yeah, this
so
is
far?
bro.
Yeah. Oh, episode 1 it was a 2. Episode 5 was a 7.
So this one,
Like,
episode one was a 2. This one gets a
Yeah.
5. Oh, how do you feel about
Episode 2 was like 7 or 8, right? That was a good one. The big crazy
What
ass
happened to
like
you, bro? 2024 got you hard? Damn, you got his
No.
levels now.
No,
You got switching
no,
now.
We gotta move on.
No, one last comment. The problem I think also is I just saw Ninja Kamui and the action sequence of that shit is way
We're not talking
fucking
about it right
better.
now. This no.
Way
We're not
fucking
talking
better.
about- We're not talking about. We're not. Yes, it is. We're not talking about it right now.
See, I
okay?
told you.
We're not.
That's the
It's a
problem.
different. If a
It is different.
different guilty pleasure. We're not talking about it right now. I can't wait for episode 2.
Did you watch episode 2?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, you watched episode 2?
All right.
Oh.
Anything else before we cut this?
Nah, I think it's a good anime. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
good fun anime. It's a good fun anime, man. It's a good fun
Recommend
anime.
it to people this season.
Yes, heavily.
Yes, of course.
Go
Heavily.
watch
course.
it. I love it. Remember, Amy said 9. He said 9. That is the
8 or 9.
I
And
don't
then I
know.
rated it
What- I don't know. We go always up. Round up 8. I mean, round up 8. Yeah, we're rounding up 8 to 9. Anyways, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out Solo Leveling. It's keeping up to the hype. Episode 8 is about to come out. Let's get it started. We'll take care. Peace out.
Chill with that.
Peace.